After being single and abstinent now for over a year, I understand what people mean when they say that when you're not having relations with someone, it really does bring clarity into your life, clarity and peace. And it really makes you reevaluate what you're looking for in a partner. And one of the things that I have discovered that I want, besides all the other things, the physical things, the sexual things, is I want a man who is emotionally intelligent. And there's not too many out there. And I'm sure they'd probably say the same about us. There's not too many women that are emotionally intelligent. So what exactly does that mean? Well, it means keeping your emotions in check, not letting your emotions run you. So instead of you reacting and getting triggered by what someone says, you simply sit back and observe and then respond and then think about your responses. You don't react off of your emotions. And it also means learning how to cope with things in your life that trigger you. For instance, I've talked about this before, but I sat at the gym many times in my car, taking my pre-workout, getting ready to go in and whatnot. And I would see people that literally are on their phone, looking at their phone, walking from their car to the door. We're talking like 100 yards, if that. And every time I'm like, what the hell are they looking at? Like, maybe they're responding to a text, maybe they're reading a text, but really, I think it stems more from insecurity. People are just so rooted in insecurity. Nobody knows who the fuck they are because they're always online. They're always on here letting the world tell them who they are, and they don't know how to cope with real life. And another incident yesterday, I was walking around where we live, as I do every day, and this guy was walking towards me, taking his trash to the dumpster. I don't know, maybe like mid to late 20s, did not even look my way. And we were crossing paths, continued to stare straight ahead like I wasn't even there. And I'm not sure if that's just hey, I don't like people, I don't want to make eye contact, or if it's just they're not emotionally intelligent, but that happens all the time. And I don't know about you, but I come from a different generation where if somebody is crossing your path, you give them a head nod at the bare minimum, or you say hi, or you smile, you acknowledge them. That's an emotionally intelligent person, but you don't walk by them and ignore them and act like you don't see them. To me, it's very cowardly, and it just shows a lack of confidence, but going forward, what I'm really looking for in a partner is someone who is emotionally mature. Can you hold a conversation? What do you get triggered by? And when you do, how do you respond to that? How do you react in an argument? How do you handle when someone disrespects you or disagrees with you? And all of these things matter beyond the looks, beyond the sexual compatibility. All of that is important. But if someone is not emotionally intelligent, your relationship is going to suffer.